Hi, and welcome to the Mystical Atma. Today we're going to be doing 5-card draws and doing tarot readings. Now please keep in mind that I don't go in order, I call who I am drawn to. So, that being said, welcome everybody to the Mystical Atma. I'm so glad to have you here. We are going to start doing some tarot readings today. Hopefully we can help some people get through some tough times. Hi Alice, Wendy, Haley, Stacy, Crystal, everybody that has joined, welcome to the channel. Make sure if you haven't checked me out on YouTube, the Mystical Atma is live on YouTube as well, and we also have day-to-day helpful videos, how to get through life struggles, law of attraction, and many different things there. So make sure you drop by the YouTube channel as well and hit a like and a subscribe for all the latest videos. Thank you. And we also have put up meditation video there for a nice little flute music. If you haven't got a chance to listen to that yet, it's a good kind of like the flute music that I'm playing in the background now on the live stream. It also has visual effects that help you as well as concentrate as far as meditation goes in that order as well. So yeah, the many things going on in the Mystical Atma. So just make sure you drop by the YouTube channel and check it out. Okay, so who are we gonna call today to go ahead and give this a start? Sorry that it took me so long to get on here and get started. I was messing with the background, trying to make sure we had the graphics and everything doing right. It's still a learning process, but we're getting through it. So also, if I don't call your name, please enjoy the music, sit back, get you a nice little drink, and just relax and feel the vibe of the channel, and just let go of all of life's troubles and just vibe with me. And hopefully we can get to a few people today and do some live readings. Alright, Miss Wendy, are you still with me? Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Okay, did you have a specific question you wanted to ask, or just a general reading today? Jenna? Okay. Now, one thing I like to ask, just my way of kind of tuning the deck to you, is if you were here in person and I was able to hand you the deck, how would you split the cards? Welcome, Carla and Diane. Tina. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Into 4. All right. Alright, Miss Wendy, this is a very interesting reading, so we're gonna dive right in. The very first card that I pull for you, it's interesting that almost every single card that I pulled is almost upside down. So in a lot of ways, that represents something very different in most readings. The very first card that I pull for you is the Five of Swords. Now, what the Five of Swords represents is all about that sneaky, backhanded, talking behind your back, doing things behind the scenes. So where it came up in is the first card is the Soul card. So right now, I think your trouble is dealing with people that have done you wrong and have done things behind your back, maybe said a few things behind your back that's actually giving you some trouble, and it's bothering you pretty deeply. So right now, you're in a state of not knowing who to trust, not knowing who to have around you in your company, really just evaluating the people in your life. So the next card that I pull for you as well is the Knight of Cups. So what the Knight of Cups is all about is really just that warrior, that pose, that staying connected even through troubles, even through rough waters. You know, everybody has their problems, their rough times to deal with. This one, if you notice how he's up on the horse and he's trotting through the ocean on the horse, and he's still got his cup in his hand, he still has perfect posture on the horse. Nothing is still troubling him, nothing is still bothering him, despite the conditions he is going through. So that's what brings me to what I'm saying here is, despite people talking behind your back, despite people doing things behind the scenes that you may not trust, despite their opinions, don't let it bother you, don't let it get to you, nobody's opinions truly matter but your own. You know, as long as you're doing what you feel is right for you, then you're doing something right. At the end of the day, you have to answer to you for your deeds, for your mistakes, for your accomplishments, for your decisions, and the only person that has the right to even come close to judging what you have done is yourself. So don't allow everybody else to get to you so much. Okay? So the next one that I pull for you as well is the Six of Wands. Now, what the Six of Wands is all about is going on a journey, going on, I like to think of it as the soul journey, a battle back and forth, from hard times to just a real learning experience for your soul. But I pulled this one in reverse. So to me, what that's kind of standing for is that you've already gone on this journey, you've already taken the war, you've already taken the battle, and now you're in a time that you have to take the lessons that you've learned from that battle, from that journey, and apply it to your life. That you still kind of know what you need to do, but you haven't really implemented it quite yet. And that's what this card is all about, is telling you to, look, slow down, get your mind right, and just start applying what you have already learned through life's experiences, and you're going to be on the right track. Now, the next card that I pull for you as well is the Page of Pentacles. I love the Page of Pentacles. When we talk about Pentacles, mostly every time we pull a Pentacle, it represents about money, it represents about finances, good deeds coming through. If anybody's in school, like a message of congratulatory. So Pentacles are usually really good news about accomplishments and goals achieved, and is as well. So what the page really represents, though, is that there's a message. She's a messenger. So what she's telling you is, don't worry. Good things are to come. Good things are coming. You have to let the path that you are on unfold. Stop trying to make it happen. It's going to happen on its own. Just keep moving forward with it, and good things will come. Now, the next card that I pulled as well is my Seven of Cups, and I love this card. I absolutely love the Seven of Cups. So you see how she's got all these different things up here, all these different pictures. You got dragons, you got different things going on. It's all up in the clouds, so that tells you it's all about dreams and making them come true. But if you see the lady, she's sitting in there and she's just kind of like this. So what this card is all about is stop daydreaming and actually put your dreams, your goals, what you want to happen into action. You know, take the time out and actually start taking the steps to achieving your goals. And that, coupled with the Page of Pentacles, is telling me that, especially with the Six of Wands already being there, is that you have the knowledge, you have the strength. You just have to take what you've learned and put it into motion. And your goals are very, very much achievable. Okay, Wendy, so I hope that helped. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hello, everybody that's just joined in. Appreciate you joining into the live stream today. Right, I want to scroll back up. See if that was... Oh, you're welcome. Alright, just reshuffling the cards and then we'll call the next person up. Nicole, are you still here? Nicole. So how would I do? Sorry, words. So what I do is I don't go in any particular order. I call who I am drawn to. I try to get to almost everybody that's in the stream. Sometimes we don't get to everybody. Hopefully we can get to the majority. If you don't get a chance to get a live reading, make sure you check me out on the Mystical Atma live on YouTube. I also go live there. I have live inspirational videos as well up on that channel for meditation, day-to-day videos on how to get through hard times, law of attraction, different things of that nature. As well, I'm also available for one-on-one readings, so if you're interested in that, feel free to hit me up on Facebook and send me a personal PM, and we can set up a date to do a one-on-one reading as well. Okay, so Nicole didn't answer. We'll move on to the next. Haley. Is Haley still there? Alright, so as soon as Haley responds, we'll start with a reading with Haley and then we'll continue through. There she is. Alright, did you have a specific question you would like to ask me or just a general reading? Hi Anne, how are you? Hi Angie, it's nice to meet you. Well, hopefully it is. That's why I have the music playing and the background going as well. So if you don't get to enjoy a reading, you can at least grab some meditation time while streaming the video. So it benefits everybody just by attending the video as well. I will try to get to as many people as I can, but please enjoy the music, enjoy the background, the graphics, and vibe out. Have a nice meditation, let go of any stress, any problems that are bothering you at this time. Just take in deep breaths and just enjoy the video. Nothing in particular. Okay, Haley, so what we'll do is a general reading, and what I like to do to tone the deck to you as well is if you were here in person and I was able to hand you my cards, how would you split the deck? Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Alice. I also have the same flute music available on my YouTube channel. It's a 4-minute meditation video with the same flute music as well. So if y'all if you like the music, make sure you go to my channel or the Mystical Atma on YouTube, and you can actually save the meditation video to your computer and play it anytime you wish. In the middle, okay. Alright, so the very first card that I pulled for you is thank you, Alice, is the Nine of Wands. Now, what the Nine of Wands is, and I'll show you in a minute. What the what the Nine of Wands stands for is putting up your guards, always being on the ready, having walls built around you, because you're never sure when something bad is going to happen. You're used to something bad happening, you're used to that bomb dropping. So in defense, you've always built these walls kind of around your heart, around your soul, kind of keeping people out from letting you go, from letting them in, because you always feel like you have to be the protector. You always feel like you have to be the problem solver, the person that fixes everything that's going on around the world, or around your world in particular. So if you really look at this card, what it stands for, it's not a bad thing to be the protector. It's not a bad thing to be ready for something bad to happen. It's not. But when we expect the worst is what we're gonna get. Kind of like the law of attraction. What you put into the world is what you're going to get back. So if you view the world as bad, ugly, nasty, that's all you're going to see the world, and that's all you're going to receive from it. So you have to find a healthy balance between being prepared, but also letting what happens happen. You know, there's some things we can avoid, there's some things we can stop, but there's also things that are out of our control. So we don't want to build a closed wall around our heart, because love is who we are. We all want to be loved, and we all want to be happy, and we all just want that peaceful life to live the way we desire to live. But if we do that wall, we prevent that, and we cause our own hurt, and we cause our own misery, shutting everybody out before they even have a chance to change our life, because we're so scared of that hurt, we're so scared of that pain. So you have to find that healthy balance between the two. Alright? So the next card also is the Major Arcana, the Magician. So what the Magician is all about is, some people look at it differently. Me personally, I look at it as the magical gift, having the abilities, learning about being in tune with the elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. Wicca is a good religion to study in if you're interested in the arts as well. But this one is just a calling to your energy force and what's around you, tapping into that other dimension of yourself, that spiritual aspect of yourself, and really pulling your soul to the surface and letting your light shine to the world. Which, coupled with the Nine of Wands telling you to let the walls down, and then with the Magician telling you to let your light shine through the world and connect a little more, that kind of makes sense together. So the next card I pulled as well is the Major Arcana, the Strength card. So what this is telling me is that you have the strength, you are strong beyond, you have a will and a determination like no other, that the fight inside you is alive and well, and you're willing to go the mile, you're willing to do whatever it takes for your family, for your loved one, for yourself, for what you need to accomplish. You have it inside you, you have the strength. You just have to chances. Now, the next card that I pulled is on your outside influences, and is also a major arcana. So we pulled 3 major arcanas in a row, and that's usually don't happen, but sometimes it does. And now, I don't know if you know the differences between lesser arcanas or major arcanas. Yeah. But lesser arcanas is more like your everyday decisions, like to brush your hair or to brush your teeth, or what you want to eat for breakfast or what you want to eat for lunch. They're more than likely to change depending on the small decisions you make in your everyday life. Where major arcanas, there's more of an energy force behind it. There's more of kind of a guarantee in a lot of ways, but not 100% guarantee, because nothing's 100%. Everything's bound to change in some way or another, but it's just a stronger, more force behind it. So it's not easily changed, is the best way to describe it. So in your outside influences is the major arcana, the Justice card. And anytime I pull this card, almost every time I pull it, I always get that it's not about the person indirectly, it's about the people around them, that they feel an injustice rather than a justice, that they feel that they have been done wrong, and that they feel that the person that did the wrongdoing deserves to have justice, that you have a feeling of justice, that you want them to receive either what they did to you or worse, or some type of payback. And that's not a way to live. You know, let bygones be bygones, live and forget, move on, don't hold grudges. Because in a lot of ways, them people that have done you wrong, them people that have hurt you, them people that didn't care in the first place about how you felt, don't care now. They're moving on with their lives, they're living their lives, doing whatever they want to do. But here you are in the background, still thinking about them, still thinking about the hurt, still going over the pain over and over again in your mind. And the only thing you're accomplishing is hurting yourself. So you're recreating your own pain over and over and over again, simply by seeking justice for them. You have to let go for yourself, not for them, but for yourself, so you can find your happiness that you deserve in life. And that's what the Justice card is all about. So the next card is your Answer card. Things will get better. Things will get back in order. Because the card that I pulled is the Five of Wands. If you look at the Five of Wands, it kind of looks like they're fighting. But if you also look at it, it kind of looks like a majestic dance, like a unison. Things coming together in balance. Like a choreography, working together, different things of that nature. So, to me, your card is all about things getting back in order, things coming together and working smoothly rather than abstracted. So if you learn to let go of that hurt and that pain that you're holding inside you against other people, learn to let your walls down and just let your soul shine to the world, things are going to start changing for you and start working out a lot smoother and easier, and it's going to come quicker than you realize. Okay, so I hope that helps, Haley. Welcome everybody that's just joining in. Please sit back, enjoy the music. Take this time to do a small meditation if you feel the need to let go of anything bothering you, any hard times, any stress. And things won't always be chaotic, and that's what that last card is all about. Because, like I said, if you first glance at it, it looks like a fight, like they're fighting. But if you really read into it a little bit more, it looks like a majestic dance, you know? So, where on the surface things may look rough and crazy, and arguing and fighting is stressful, but getting through that onto the other side, sometimes you have to go through them hard times, that fighting, to get to an understanding, to get to better times. All right. Get these cards mixed back up and we'll call the next person. Welcome, Tanya. Welcome everybody that's just joining in. If you're enjoying the music, make sure you stop by my YouTube channel. You can actually save this music to your computer and actually use it for your own meditation. I also have day-to-day videos for law of attraction, how to let go, what is love, many different videos on there as well. So make sure you hit a like and subscribe for all my latest videos. That's up on my YouTube channel as well. Okay, let's light one more incense and then we'll move on to the next person. Let's see. Diane. If Diane is still with me, I'd like to read her next. My channel is called The Mystical Atma. It's right up at the top, right there, right there. Mystical Atma. Just type it into YouTube and it should pull straight up. Diane, if you're still with me, I'd like to go ahead and do your reading. Yeah, Diane. Sarah, I didn't see you sneak in. How you doing? Brooke, welcome. Okay, we're not getting a response from Diane, so we'll go to... You're new? Welcome, I'm glad. We'll see if we can't fit you in a reading as well, so don't go anywhere. Enjoy the music for the moment, and I'll see if I can get to you next. Carla, is Carla still there? There she is. Hey, Carla. You still froze, Carla? No problem, sir. Hi, Andy. I'm doing good. How are you? What we do is I don't go in any order. I call who I am drawn to. Hopefully, we can get to you. If not, just sit back, enjoy the music, and use this time as a nice time of letting go and meditation as well. So it can also be beneficial as. Yes, Carla, that's calling you. How you doing? But we will definitely see where we can go, Annie. Carla, did you have a specific question for me or just a general reading? Did it freeze for everybody or is it just freezing for Carla? So it's not frozen for you? Alright, so we'll go ahead and go to Sarah. Carla, when you get this chance, type this in. Okay, Sarah. So did you have a specific question you wanted to ask today or just a general reading? Okay. Alright, that's a biggie. Alright. So, Sarah, if you were here in person and you and I handed you my deck, how would you split the cards? Brownie! Hey! In the middle. Okay. How you doing? Hey Regina, how are you? Alright, so in the middle, and we're doing marriage reading. Still want to go to Australia one of these days when I get over my fear of spiders, maybe. It's Sunday already? Whew. But it ain't Sunday yet. Hey Ronnie, welcome back. Okay, so in the middle. This is a difficult reading. First of all, I want you to know, Sarah, everything that I pulled in this reading, nothing is set in stone. Everything is determined to change depending off of your decisions, what you decide to do, the information that you take and how you go with it. Everything is up to you, what you decide. Not me, not these cards. Okay? So keep that in mind while I'm reading. Now, Sarah. So, the very first card that I pulled for you is the Six of Swords. Now, I'm going to hold this up because I want you to look at this card very carefully. Let's get it in the camera just right. There we go. Now, if you look at this card just right, you can see that the person is on this boat on a voyage, but in the back, what's guiding the boat is its spirit's guide. This also came up in your soul card. So this tells me that you are on a spiritual journey, a spot of unknowing, a spot of questioning everything. All you know is that your path is leading you somewhere else. Might be a little frightening, probably is really frightening right now because you don't know where you're headed. You just know that you have a destination and you're trying to get there. You're learning about who you are, what you want out of life. The more you learn about that, the more you see what you have currently isn't what you want. So that can leave a lot of feelings of strife, a lot of feelings of guilt, a lot of feeling of hurt, emotional, down, problems, several things. But what you have to take into account first and foremost is that you have to remain true to who you are. You have to be you through this life. No matter what it costs, no matter what it is, you have to stay true to who you are. You have to follow your heart, desire, your soul, where it leads you. We each have a path to walk. And the more we try to fight that path, the more the universe is going to push us into it. Either harshly or gently. Depends on us what we choose to go. Now the next one tells me that you are fighting against the path, that you are scared of where it's going to lead you, and that you don't want the change just yet, but you know it's coming, you know it's there. So the next card that I pulled as well is all about that fight. No matter what's coming at you, you're fighting it. So that's a card of letting go, trusting what the universe has set forth for you, trusting the turning of the wheel and moving forward. Which brings me to the next card, which is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, see how she's in that peaceful garden of roses and just seems perfectly content. Well, that's what the Six of Pentacles is all about. It's finding that peaceful landing place, that spot that you can truly be who you want to be. No judgment. Nobody telling you not to do this. Nobody telling you not to do that. Live how you want to be and see where you want to go. Clear your mind. Find that time for yourself and that space for yourself and who you are. Learn how to trust. I keep hearing trust in my mind. On almost every card is trust, trust, trust. You have to trust your path. You have to let go. Things in this life is temporary. They come and go, just like the seasons. We can neither stop the seasons from coming, nor can we stop the things in our life from coming and going. So the next card that I pulled as well is the Page of Pentacles. This is on your outside influences, usually good news and things to come. Yes, Carla, the video is still live. And it's a message. She's a messenger. It's still live, guys. And so the message is telling you, if you learn to trust yourself, you learn to trust who you are and what you are capable of, then everything is going to come a lot more easier. It is, sir. It's very scary. The unknowing can be one of the most scariest things in the world. But it's a leap of faith. And I'm in that leap of faith just as you are. Many of us have to take that leap of faith. We have to follow through. We have to trust the universe. And we're going to be okay. Okay? Now the next card, your answer card, is the Eight of Pentacles. And like I said, the Pentacles usually always represent good news, finances, money, good tidings, things of that nature. But the Eight of Pentacles is all about going back to the drawing board, starting over, learning a new trade, learning something new. I think this is more to who you are, learning something new about yourself, that you're strong enough to do what's needed, to take the leap that's needed. And this is all about trusting. So your answer card to blatantly answer your question, whether or not your marriage is going to end or not. I can't say yes and I can't say no because it don't determine on me. It doesn't determine on these cards. It determines on you and your husband, where y'all want to go. Are you being true to you? Is he allowing you decisions you have to make on your own, and that is what will determine the outcome. Right now, I didn't pull any major arcanes, so it is still very clearly up in the air, and you have to decide: do you hide who you are and live through what you've lived through already and continue to do that? Can you do that the rest of your life? Them are all things you're going to have to ask yourself, and you're going to have to face and make your decision. So I hope that helps. Alright, so give me a time to shuffle the deck again, and we'll start with the next reading. Sarah, I hope that helps, and it is a very scary path to be on. It is a leap of faith. You have to trust the universe and the energy and yourself to know what's best for you. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. Let's scroll back up. Carla, did you ever get back on here where your computer was working okay? If you did, we'll go ahead and do you a reading now. Carla. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the music brought to you by the Mystical Atma. If you do enjoy this for a nice solid meditation, make sure you check Mystical Atma out on the YouTube channel. We also have a 4-minute meditation video with the flute music as well that you can play over and over again on your home computer. So make sure you like and subscribe and follow the Mystical Atma on YouTube. Alright, so Carla, we're going to do a general reading, okay? So if you were here in person and I handed you the deck, how would you split the cards? And 4s, okay. Alright, just gonna light an incense, then we'll split the deck. Alright, Carla. So, what I got here for you is, first of all, you have a light inside you that is brighter than. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable in the chair. You have a light inside you that is astounding. It is so bright and shining, and just in other lights, it is blinding how bright your light can shine. You have a fighter soul deep inside you, and you love beyond this world. But there's always a but there, isn't there? Things have hurt you along the way. So the first card that I pull for you is the Knight of Wands. That's all about that light inside you, that fighter, that knight, that rescuer, that person that wants to be basically the knight in shining armor and save everything that you can. You know, they love just animals, general life, and succession, just love living. But some of the things that you have gone through has kind of put a damper. That light has kind of dimmed it. So, very first of all, the second card that I pull for you is the Nine of Swords. What the Nine of Swords represents is the night horrors, nightmares, dreams, things in your self-conscious that you haven't let go, demons, fighting yourself, fighting back the horrors that you have gone through, the pain, the hurt, the trauma, still haunt you to this day, and still bother you. So anytime I pull this card for a lot of people, and I feel the emotional attachment that's with this, that it's really deeply bothering you, and it messes with your head, and it actually keeps you from sleeping, keeps you up at night. So what you have to do is you have to kind of face it. See, right now you're reliving it, but it's not going to end because you're kind of running from it. You don't face it in your dreams. You try to wake up, you try to do anything to keep from falling asleep so you don't have to face your nightmares, so you don't have to face your hurt all over again. So that's what this card is all about, is facing your demons, facing your fears, meditation, confront it. Oftentimes things aren't as scary as we seem to think if we take the time out to truly look. Usually in our dreams, it's our subconsciousness trying to tell us things about ourselves that we need to work on, and trying to confront us so we can better ourselves. Now, when we're dreaming, if we can't rationalize that it's a dream and not reality, there lies some issues, and it can be truly petrifying. So what I would advise you to do is to practice mindful meditation. And what mindful meditation is, you're more than welcome to look up mindful meditation, but what mindful meditation is just taking times, short times throughout the day, minute, 2 minutes, nothing majorly. You don't have to assume any type of meditation positions. But this is all about taking the time, taking in start realizing what is around you. The birds singing. What color is the sky? What are you doing? How are you doing it? What noises are around you? What is your surrounding? And just take that time to acknowledge the present moment. That will actually end up helping you more during your dream state to realize the difference between reality and dream state. And it will be a useful tool dealing with the night terrors and the nightmares to tell your subconscious, okay, this is just a dream. And in like dreams, I am in charge. I can change it. I can bend it to my will. I can lie if I want to. I can change anything in this dream. So that's one thing I would really suggest working with is mindful meditation. Now the next one, this is more working with your subconscious, your blame, your guilt, your depression, through all the pain and the hurt that you have gone through. You've locked yourself away. You've put yourself in chains and bondages to where you still relive the hurt, you still relive the pain, and you're hidden from the world. You're hidden from who you are. You're hidden from yourself. So this card is all about the breaking of the chains. It's all about breaking yourself free. And the true way to break yourself free is to tell yourself you deserve better. To tell yourself you are better. To tell yourself you're worth it. To tell yourself no more. And to let go of what has happened. And you can move forward into what could. You know, every second of the day, by the time we process the time and place, it is already the past. And we have to live each moment in the present, not in the future, and not in our past. We cannot change the past, nor can we change the future. The only thing we truly have is our present, what we decide right here, right now. How are we going to live our lives? Are you going to allow something from your past that is done and is over to continue to affect you? Are you going to decide, no more, I want to be happy? That's how you break them chains, and that will help you with the night terrors too. It's truly letting go of what has happened to what you can effect right now. Now the next one is your outside influence, and it's the major arcana, the Fool card. And I love this card. I always love pulling the major arcana, the Fool card. And that's all about just being free. Just letting go, not caring what anybody thinks, just being yourself, you know, that happy, joyful, singing along, being silly, not caring what the person down the road thinks about you, not caring what the people staring at you across the street thinks, just living your life to the fullest and what makes you happy. I love that card. So, let the past go. Live within now. Study mindful meditation. Be yourself. Let that light that you have shine bright. Don't care what other people think about you. Then your answer card is all about new life, new birth, new beginnings, a new slate. And it's your choice to write your own story and what words you put in that story. Where do you go from here? hope that helps. I really do hope that helps. And the mindful meditation and learning about the past will help you a lot too, letting go. So make sure if you want, I have a video up on the Mystical Atma about letting go. That might help you as well. Mindful meditation is definitely going to be a key role for you. Make sure you check that out and just do that as well. And know you deserve whatever comes your way. Okay? Don't say I'm a bad person, I don't deserve to be loved, I don't deserve these good things. Always believe in yourself and what you can do. Oh, okay. I can turn the music down a little bit if it's too loud. I didn't know because I actually can't hear it on my end. It's just playing through the computer. So if anything about the production area, if it's too loud for you, just let me know and I can turn it down. Or if something's messing up, let me know about that as well. So let me turn that down for you real quick. Alright, how's that for you, Cara? That sound a little better? Oh, just when I get quiet it gets loud? Okay. We turned it down a little bit more, so hopefully that'll be a little bit better. Guys, I'm gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break. I need a little bit of refreshment, so if you hang in there, I'll come back and do probably another hour of reading, so don't go anywhere, and I will try to get to others that is on here as well. Okay? Alright, thanks. Thank you, Alice and Brani, for letting me know, and I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. What? we are back. Welcome back to the Mystical Atma. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guiding light into tomorrow. So what we have so far is we're going to start back reading with Brianni Joe. And thank you so much for being patient and sticking with me. We will be doing a few more readings for tonight, and then we'll call it an end. Now next week I will be live again on Saturday. If you haven't had a chance, please check me out on YouTube. The very flute music that you hear in the background is live on my channel as well. You're able to go on my YouTube channel and play it at any time for your own meditation purposes. We also have Law of Attraction, Letting Go, many different videos to help you with your day-to-day life. So please check those out, like and subscribe to me there as well. Any support is greatly appreciated. So Brianni, did you have a specific question that you wanted to ask, or just a general reading today? Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Tani. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the break. Hope you enjoyed the music. So we're gonna do Brianni right now, if you have a specific question or just a general, and then we'll go to Tani. Tani's been there for a while. Thank you. So Brianni, did you have a specific question, or would you like just a general reading today? Love and family, please. Okay, love and family. Alright, now if you were here in person and I handed you the deck, how would you split the cards? We'll definitely get to you, Tani. We'll do your reading right after Brianni, so don't go nowhere. If you don't like the backdrop, I like it. It helps with the meditation, the mental pictures, and just kind of seeing the colors and different things. It sets a good mood. It'll be changed next time though. It won't be the same backdrop each time. Right. So, Miss Brianni, you're still hiding from the world. gotta get out there. Stop being that closed in, indoors, living inside your house, away from the world. You have to get out there, get outside, let the world see you. Let the world see you for who you are. You're such a beautiful person. It's not fair to the world to hide yourself away from the world. It's you gotta get out there. First card that I pulled for you is the Major Arcana, the Hermit. That's all about locking yourself inside, kind of staying away from social people, being out there in parks, mixing in with life, just getting out there. So that's the biggest message on the very first card. Stop hiding yourself from the world. The world deserves to know Brianni Joe. Okay? Now the next one that I pulled for you is the One of Pentacles. This is all about finding that happy place, that meditation that you enjoy going to and really developing and knowing who you are, new life, finding new paths, coming together, a calming, a stress-free environment. Now the next one that I pulled as well is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is being that soldier, that fighter, that person of justice, that person that comes in sweeping, that has their beliefs, they have their morals that they stand for, and they don't back down from it. You know, I've pulled this card on you several times, so along with the Hermit as well. So these two are two traits that you're still battling with, and the Hermit is one that we definitely need to work with, and getting out there and letting the world shine and see you. Okay, and the Knight of Swords, I love that card for you. Actually, I love that you have your morals and your standards, and sometimes now we have to ask ourselves, in our standards, in our quest for betterment, are we being rational? You know, are our expectations too high? You know, we know what we want, we know who we are, we know what we want in our lives, and some people will say, well, why should I settle for anything less? In a lot of ways you shouldn't. But sometimes people need a little help as well, a little room to grow as well, and we should definitely help them. Oh, I'm sorry, Brownie. You can always replay it for the part, but just a rundown, the first card that I pulled is the Hermit, about staying indoors and locking yourself away. Second one I pulled is the One of Pentacles, about finding your place of solitude, stress-free environment, meditation, come to self. And then the third one that I pulled as well is the Knight of Swords, all about that fighter, your standards, your morals, what you want out of life, and how you're willing to go to bat for it, and your beliefs, and you're not going to be deteriorated from that belief. Now your next one is the Nine of Cups. This is all about fulfillment, overflowing of joy, overflowing of joy. And happiness, and just finding that coming together. And this is also in your outside influence. So I see family coming together and just finding a common ground and joyfulness in it. So I do see a good story there, a good happiness. And also for your answer card, I also pulled the Sun card, the Major Arcana of the Sun. So this is all about new life, new birth, new possibilities, coming together again with the Nine of Cups, all about coming together and getting bigger. So this could even represent a child. This could even represent a merging of families. This is all about a new beginning. Were you able to catch the other parts of that reading, Bron? Yeah. Alright guys, y'all couldn't hear me because I had the mic muted while we were going over trying to figure out what might happen there. But Ronnie, if you can replay the video right after I'm finished and catch the reading at the end there. So hopefully you'll get your full reading. It's okay. But I hope you get it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump to... Yay! So we're gonna go ahead and jump to Tani. That way we can go ahead and get her reading done. But Bronny, replay the ending and you'll be able to have your full reading as well. Okay? Yes, it was a good reading. The last card was the Sun card. So that's all about happiness, coming together, new life, new birth, new beginnings, a family coming together. So just replay the ending, stop being that hermit, get out there in the world, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Alright. Tani. It's okay, Brownie. You can just replay, and once I end the video, it'll be there for the replay. Right. Tani, you still there? It is great. It's really good. Alright, Tani, did you have a specific question in mind or just a general reading? Have fun at the gym, Brownie. And then when you get back, press replay and catch your reading. Okay, general reading. So if you were here in person and I was able to hand you the deck, how would you split the cards? Alright, Tani. So what I have for you, get adjusted here real quick. So what I have for you is the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is a younger soul, but don't let the younger soul fool you. She is very wise, majestic. She has that light that people are drawn to. You're oftentimes the person that people come to for solutions. They feel comfortable talking to you and bearing their soul off to you. That being said, you are a natural born leader that you tend to guide people along and help them with their paths, help them along their way. So that helps Nancy, yeah, the starting soon is at the beginning of the video. I let it play for a little while people join in, and then as the video progresses, it moves to the live stream and you can catch it there. So if you're jumping in late, it might just take time to catch up to where it is now. Tani. So the next card that I pull for you as well is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups I like so much because that's all about the fighter, the person, the confidence that person has. No matter how crazy the world around that person, you're still okay. You still are trotting through the rough waters. No matter how rough it gets, you're perfectly comfortable within it. You're perfectly comfortable with dealing with whatever comes your way, whatever this universe has to throw at you. Now, the next card that I pull for you is the Wheel of Fortune. The major arcane of the Wheel of Fortune. So what the Wheel of Fortune is all about what the Wheel of Fortune is all about is the turning of the wheel, the moving forward, for better or for worse, taking that step forward, no matter what might happen. You have to take the bad with the good, and the good with the bad. You can't have one without the other. For the pure fact, we wouldn't even be able to distinguish what is good if it wasn't for the bad. So this is all about moving forward. No matter what comes your way, just keep moving forward. And then your outside influence card that I pulled is all about the inner work, working on yourself, making sure that Tani takes time out to find her peaceful place, to find meditation so you can do your inner work with your spirit, learning who you are on the inside and watching your thought processes and what you want out of life and who you are. Now, your last card is the Three of Wands. And what this card is all about is you feel you put your work out there. You feel you put your efforts out there. You've done what you should. You followed the lines. You've colored in. You've signed all the papers. You dotted all the I's. So now you're waiting for that return. And your prospects to come back, seeing what you get out of your efforts. And while this isn't a bad thing, this card is just a reminder, especially coupled with the Wheel of Fortune. It is a reminder not to become stagnant. When we spend our time waiting, we actually miss out on what could happen. So it's a good reminder to live in the present moment. Do not become stagnant where you might miss what could be, because you're waiting for what could be. Go out there. Make it happen. Okay, Tiny, so I hope that helps. It's a small mini reading. I know not a lot of information there, but sometimes we can't help what comes out in the cards. But this is a great reminder to live within the present moment and not become stagnant. Keep moving forward, for better or for worse. Yes, ma'am. Just got to keep putting that best foot forward. Alright, so I wanted to... You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Alice, are you still there? Awesome, awesome. Alice. If you're still there, would like to go ahead and get you a reading going? Okay, Brooke, if you were still there, let's go ahead and do your reading. I was waiting on Alice, but she seems to have dropped off somewhere, so we'll have to catch her next time. Oh, there she is. Hey, Alice. Welcome back. Did you have a specific question for me? And Brooke, we'll do you right after Alice, so don't go nowhere. Alright? And Brooke will be the last rating for the night. So we'll do Alice and then Brooke, and that will be the last one for tonight. So Alice, did you have a specific question or just a general? Whatever you feel led to tell me will be awesome. Okay. So if you were here in person and I was able to hand you the deck, how would you split the cards? Hey Annie, well, I'm glad you found me. You actually caught me at the end though. So I'm doing Alice and then Brooke, and that'll be the last reading for tonight. Make sure you catch me on YouTube. I do go live there. I also have plenty of videos on there as well. So if you haven't caught me live here, you can catch me on YouTube. And also catch the day-to-day helpful videos, how to get through tough times and different things of that nature as well. So, Alice, we got a. You're welcome. We got a difficult reading here. So, what we have. We're gonna dive right in. Alright. So, the very first card that I pull for you is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about that peaceful place, finding your soul's content, that you're in a nice, decent point in your life where you know who you are, you know what you want, you're happy, you're very content would be the best word to use. Now, the next card that I pulled as well is the Ten of Cups, which is amazing. It's good news. It's full of joy. It's all about happiness, fulfillment, that family coming together, maybe even a new birth. This oftentimes represents pregnancy, represents a family getting bigger, larger, coming together. Now the next card that I pulled too is the Knight of Wands. This is all about, I want to say, a male coming into the family, getting bigger and making it more. But I don't think this knight is everything he poses to be. I get a feeling that he wears shiny armor, he looks the part, but beneath it all, there might be a little bit more to the story. That there's, everything's not what it seems. And the reason I say this is because of the next two cards that I pulled. On your outside influence is your Wheel of Fortune. The major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about moving forward, letting people come and go in your life that have a purpose and no longer serve a purpose. Moving forward by putting your best foot forward, for better or for worse. Trusting in the universe to have its, to know what you need, how you need to learn it, whether it's bad or good. You know, we learn just as much, if not more, from the tough times that we go through than some of the good. So oftentimes when we go through tragedies, when we go through pain, when we go through hurt, it's a change, transformation. It teaches us beyond belief, and it's a time of growth. So we must welcome that as well as we welcome the good times. So your answer card that I pulled is the Five of Pentacles. And this card is known as my disaster card. It's known as the pain, the hurt, beat up one side, down the other. But what I always find resilient and amazing about this card is that no matter how much pain, no matter how much hurt, no matter how much grief this person has been through, they're still getting up. They're still kicking. They're still got their bandages wrapped around their bruises, around their cuts, around their scars. Got their clothes on, and they're up on one leg with the little kickstand, and they're hobbling along, and they're still moving forward despite all of the hurt, despite all of the pain. They're still going. So you got a rough road ahead of you, but keep in mind this is a period of growth, learning, and as long as you keep moving forward, this too shall pass, and what comes out the other side is amazing. I almost wish I could do a deeper reading just so I could read the good news that follows behind the rest of these cards. Sometimes doing a 5-card spread leaves more worry and more questions in your mind than doing a deeper one. But for now, trust in the universe. Keep moving forward. Take bad for what it is. A transformation, a learning period, and know that it's not gonna last. So Alex, I hope that helps. I really do. Meditation is going to be a good point for you, a draw of energy to help you get through. Okay? Yeah, okay. That definitely fits. Definitely fits. You're welcome, Alice. Just keep in mind, keep moving forward, and it's not gonna last. Good things will follow. But you have to take your bruises with the it's good. Thank you. Alright, so Brooke was next, if you're still there. Yay! So did you have a specific question or a general reading? Okay, so my main goals right now is getting this job I just applied for, so I can find my own place and leave my mom's. I just want to know if these things will happen soon. Will things go the way I want? Okay. So if you were here in person and I was able to hand you the deck, how would you split the cards? Okay, bro. So, oftentimes, when we pull these cards, they don't answer directly yes or no. More of a gray line where you have to read kind of between the lines. So, that being said, we're going to dive right into this reading. And remember, nothing is set in stone. What you decide can determine the outcome at any moment. Okay? So, the very first card that I pulled for you is the Perfament. I always have a rough time pronouncing this one, but I'll show you. So what he's all about is that structure, that old school way, the do as I say, not as I do, follow them family ties, them structures, all about. And oftentimes I find when I pull this card, this person was raised Catholic in a very structural type environment where the family has a really strong hold. And then oftentimes also it's where the soul is a very old soul and they just still kind of locked in the older ways and the older beliefs. But I believe this is a mixture of both, where you are forced to follow such a strong, heavy structure that it almost makes you feel like you're suffocating. That being said, you also have an older soul where you have that independence, that free will, where you want to get out and you want to make it on your own and prove to the world that you are more than what meets the eye. So that kind of covers both of the cards that I pulled, as well as the Queen of Cups. And that's kind of what she's all about. Proving to the world she's more than what meets the eye, that she's not just a pretty girl with a pretty dress, that she is a born leader, she is a survivor, she has fought her way to where she is now. Yeah. So this is all about that female independence, that female growing, and people leading, or you leading others as well. You're being a guiding light for other people. So now the next card that surrounds it, the problem, is all about that joy, that happiness, that overfulfillment that you feel like you're missing out on, that you want to get out there and find that joy, that something isn't quite there, that there is more out there to be gained, and it definitely is. Now, that being said, with them 3 cards, what you have to keep in mind is, like I've said in a couple of the other readings, and this card keeps coming up for a big reason tonight, and it's the Major Arcana, the Wheel card. So, one thing is definite, one thing will never change, is time keeps moving forward. No matter what we do, time goes by. Even now, as I'm talking to you, time is moving forward. There is nothing I nor you can do to stop that time, to stop the changes that are taking place even now during this reading. The energies, the mindsets, the manifestations that we place upon ourselves is determined by us. How we act, what we do, and where do we go from there? What do we learn in the moments? And we have to realize every moment that passes is already the past. All we have is the now and what we decide to do from here on out. We cannot control the future, nor can we change the past. We have now, and you must live within that moment, within now. You must live here and realize whatever comes your way, for better or for worse, there is a purpose. People are meant to come in our lives, teach us things, and leave. And others are meant to stay longer. Some are meant to stay lifetimes. What we run into problems is when we give people lifetime expectations that we're only meant to be in our lives a short period of time. When we force something to stay that no longer has a purpose, it stops causing trouble, misery, and pain in our lives. But it is also there to teach us a lesson, to teach us so we can move forward and we can make wiser decisions down the road. So we must take the pain, the bad, the good, for what it's worth and move forward. And that's what all the turning of the wheel is all about. We must move forward no matter what we do. We have no choice. Moving forward is something inevitable. Well, if you choose to stand still, time will always move around you. The world will always revolve around you. Things will always change, whether you want them to or not. So, for bad or for good, keep moving forward. Now, your answer card. Will things go the way you want them to go? Absolutely not. They very seldom do. Okay? Yeah. Things very seldom go the way we want them to, or the way we expect them to. Part of life. It's part of who we are. It's what we do when things go astray that makes the difference, that makes everything else count. How we deal, right? Nothing can be easy. It's how we deal with those obstacles that are thrown in our paths that makes the things go the way we want them to go. You know, kind of like the old saying where life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You know, the same concept applies. You know, no matter what happens, life is going to move forward. It's going to kick you down, and you're going to get up again, and you're going to continue moving forward as well. So the only decision is, do you allow it to win? Do you allow that pain and that hurt and that misery to keep you down for longer than it should? Or do you get right back up and you keep moving forward and you make the best out of what you can, and you continue to put your energy into the things that you want and make it happen? That's the only difference. So it's up to you. But I pulled the Eight of Swords. And what the Eight of Swords is all about is pain, hurt, keeping yourselves in chains, locked down. But this card is also about a breaking of the chains, a freedom, getting out on your own, a choice. Do you remain in chains? Do you allow the misery and the suffering of the world to keep you locked and keep you down? Or do you choose to break free of these chains? Because these chains that are around you are nothing more than mental. Change your mind. Change your world. Okay? I hope that helps. You're welcome, bro. Meditation is also a good way. Start taking a minute, 2 minutes to do some meditation. And what I want you to do is you for an in-depth reading, just PM me privately and we can schedule one. Alice. So Brooke, what I want you to do is to practice your mind. I want you to learn to take a minute to 2 minutes just sitting in a chair, either with your eyes closed or open, doesn't matter. And I want you to think of many different things. Anything that pops into your mind. Allow your mind to think of everything that you can think of. And just watch the thoughts start and end. Watch them come and go. Do not linger in the thoughts. Do not chase the thoughts. Don't judge the thoughts. Just simply watch your mind in its natural state. Starting the thoughts. Watch the body of the thoughts and watch it end. For about a minute to 2 minutes. Whatever comes through. It can even be, well, this is fun. This is annoying. I'm tired of doing this. I don't want to do this anymore. Just watch the thoughts come and go. The way you can start learning your mind, how it works, how it flows. And it'll start building strength inside you, inside your soul. And you'll be able to start mentally knocking down some of them chains that you have. Alright guys, this has been the Mystical Atma. Thank you for joining in and participating. Sorry if I didn't get to everybody in this reading. For in-depth readings, just PM me privately and we can set up a private reading. If you haven't had a chance to catch me on YouTube, make sure you do. This very soundtrack that you hear playing in the background is up live on my channel as well. You can download it for your personal use. Make sure you like and subscribe to me there for all the latest videos for Law of Attraction, Meditation, Tarot Card Reading 101. If you'd like to become a reader like I am, that would be great. Help the people of the world as well, and I would be more than happy to help you along that journey. So definitely check me out on YouTube if you haven't had that chance. Thank you guys. Be well, be blessed, but most importantly, Stay true to you. I'll catch you next time.